Hey, how's it going, guys? I guess I'm gonna just start at the beginning. Me and the wife were driving down the road, and car kind of lurched right as it came to a stop, and then I got to check engine light. Didn't think too much of it, and then I realized that I was stuck in second gear, so logically I was in limp mode. I checked the codes. I had a P0300, and nope, P0700 and a P0750, which indicates shift solenoid. That's the shift solenoid. So I ordered a new one from Cobra Transmission, which I've never used before, so hopefully it's actually a good quality product. It came in today. I took everything apart yesterday. I guess I was just going to walk through the tools necessary and what you need to actually do real quick. This is not really a long video. First thing you have to do is remove the plug here. This one is actually up behind the exhaust on the passenger side. It is a nightmare to try to get at. Not really good advice. You could potentially drop the exhaust if you're having a hard enough time actually getting up in there. This one, driver's side, very easy to access. I was able to pop that one on fairly quickly. This right here is your shift linkage. You'll see a little bracket that sits right on top above the transmission. You can get this off by loosening the 12mm bolt that runs through the bracket. There's a little square bolt on the back, so make sure you don't lose that. I basically was able to run it out to the point that the bolt was still in, but I was able to just kind of jiggle this free. Mine doesn't really have a lot of corrosion on it out here in California, so we don't get a lot of rust. Plus that's probably aluminum. Other tools you will need are to remove the skid plate underneath. You will need a 5/8, a 3/4 socket and a 1/2-inch socket for the rear. To remove the pan, you'll need a 10mm for all the bolts, and then to actually remove this bad boy, solenoid block, I believe is what it's called. You'll need to remove all the 10mm hex bolts that are all the way around, so you'll see them pretty much all over the place. There's even a few on the interior that you have to remove. Any of the hexes, those are the ones you're taking out, and then you'll need a T25 Torx. You'll need that to remove your filter. It sits here, and an additional one here, plus the 4 bolts, or screws, I guess, better way to describe them, that actually hold the solenoid on. Yeah, it wasn't like an insanely hard project. I know a lot of people are having trouble getting the shift solenoid out, or the shift linkage out. That would have been the hardest part I had, and then the plug itself. Besides that, mine does not have a drain plug, so take more care to catch all the fluid than I did. I made a mess. It was bad. It was really, really bad. Probably take months for me to get all the transmission fluid off my driveway. So definitely do this in a place that you don't mind getting staining, especially if you have the 42 RLE, which is what this is out of. And I'll do probably a review in the comments of how it all works out after I have it all nice and reinstalled.